Assalamualaikum everyone. Welcome back to our another episode of ArcGIS. In our previous videos, we have learned the basic concept and basic idea about the model builder features. We are going to do another operations for the suitability analysis process by this model builder. Okay, so let's jump on it. So first thing here, we need to open the model builder first, and I have already added all the data here. Before preparing the model, we just need to set the environment settings. So we just need to go to the model and then model properties. Here we just need to select the processing extent and the raster analysis, and then going to the values. If you select that, and here we just need to select the land use, and the mask will be land use, and then going to the raster, and then same as layer as land use, and then mask as land use. Okay, then make it okay, then apply it, and lastly okay. And so now our environment settings is done. Now we will do our operations step by steps. First thing, we need to calculate the slopes of our elevation. So we will search for slope, and we just drag the slope here. Okay, and we just need to input the slope. To input the slope, we just need to open this and set the input raster. Here we just need to select the elevations. We set a name for slope dot diff, and then save it. Now we will calculate the Euclidean distance. So we will search for, and we just need to calculate the Euclidean distance for the recreational sites and the schools. So we will just input two Euclidean distance for calculate them. One here and another one for here. Now we will input the schools and the recreational site. Now we will double click this and then select the recreational area. Okay, and then select an output class name recreational.diff, and then save it, and then okay. And similarly we will just double click this and then select the school, and then select output class name, and then save it, and then okay. So now this is just looking quite messy, so we can arrange this by a simple click the auto layout, and you can see this looks more better. Okay, we have another data to add here, that is the land use. So we just drag these things and just paste it here. So before jump on the next step, we just need to run once, and yes, the process is done, and then close it. Okay, so now we will reclassify all these things. So to reclassify this, we need to search reclass, and we will add 4 reclassify, and okay, now we will just connect all these things together. Then select it and input rasters. Similarly, input rasters. Okay, now we just need to click the auto layout once again, and then we will jump for the next step. We reclassify this. Okay, so double click this, and here we just need to input all the values here as similar as before. Okay, so we just need to delete the row for the water and the wetland. Okay, and we will just input the values from our manual. Here you can see, and so the agriculture is 10, build up 3, and forest 4. This is 5, and barrenland 6. Okay, then we just need to select a output class name. We will select for reclass land use.diff, and then save it, and then OK. Now we just need to double click this and need to add all values here. OK, so we need to go to the classify and then select 10 classes and then methods each equal interval and then make it OK, and then going to put a output class name and then save it, then OK. Then similarly we need to go to double click this and then going to classify and then methods equal interval. We just need to set 10 classes here and then OK, and here we just need to reverse the values as like before, then a output class name and then save it. OK, and then reclassify it once again. Here is the slope and classify, then set the equal interval and then select 10 classes and then make it OK, and here we just need to reverse it once again and then going to set the output class name, then save it and OK. So now our second step is also done. Now our one last step is remaining, that is to find the suitable places. We can find out by two ways. So in this case we are selecting the weighted overlay, so we will search for weighted overlay and then select the weighted overlay and drag it here. So we just need to connect all the factors with this. Let's do it and drag and just weighted overlay table and then select weighted table and then similarly and lastly OK. Now we will just click once for the auto layout and now it looks better. OK, so now we need to double click this and here we just need to put 1 to 10 by 1. OK, after doing this we just need to put the influence rate here. So the influence rate of this land use was 13% and the school was 12% and then the recreational was 50% and the slope was 25%. OK, so now this is the sum is 100%. So one last thing we need to check. OK, so now this is done and we just need to put a output class name. We will just put it and then save it and then click OK. Now here we just need to click it and then add to display, and now if we play the run, and yes, we have got the suitable places to build up our skills. So if we change the color and symbology, and I think it will be better to find the suitable place. And yes, this is how we actually can do our suitability analysis process by this model builder process. So that's all for today. See you in next video.